Okay, she's all patched up. Where did you say you found her? How'd she get wounded so badly?
Just on the beach not far from here. It was the usual suspects.
Hey, Chaska! What's going on over here?
Paimon. And Tumaini?
Oh, hey, it's you two. Been a while. Yeah, thankfully Chaska got her to me in good time, so I think she'll pull through.
She was attacked by secret source automatons. I was on patrol nearby, so luckily for her, I was able to get her to safety. The automatons weren't so lucky.
Oh, them again, huh? What is it with those maniacal machines? I'm getting real tired of their antics.
Real tired, bro! Real tired! Secret source automatons? That's strange. We've come across those before, but definitely not around these parts.
Yeah, who knows what's gotten into them recently. They've been attacking Saurians and merchants on the outskirts of our territory. No need. You've already done plenty by getting the Abyss off our backs. Without them draining our resources, our warriors can handle these rust buckets no problem. Besides, like our ancestors used to say, one's own nest is one's own to protect. We can't go dumping all our problems onto you.
Come on! What happened to birds of a feather? We're your friends! Plus, we'll be leaving for Notcry soon, so, you know, while we're still here...
Huh, fair point. It's been a while since we got to fight together. One last hurrah then, for old time's sake? We could hit the beach. The automatons have been pretty active there lately.
Awesome! Let's go! Let's go!
If hunting down war machines is just sport to you, you guys really are built different. Still, guess I should tag along too, just on the off chance someone ends up getting carried away.
No way, bro!
Where are they? Must find them. Traveler. Paimon. Then return home.
Ah, takes me right back to the Night Warden Wars. What's going on over there?
Oh no! Looks like she's passed out! And there's an automaton! Quick, save her!
Locked on! Locked on! Bullseye! Bullseye! Knock him down. Yeah! Kapow! Dad! Zero incoming!
Hold that pose!
Aoife, how's it looking? Is she badly hurt?
Hard to say. You might want to see this for yourselves. A vet treating a human is one thing, but I'm not sure I'm qualified for this.
You call that a human? Bro! Whoa, okay. She's... a machine?
A machine built to look like a human, I guess. Is this a new model of automaton?
Return home.
She spoke!
Paimon. Traveler.
What? You heard that too, right?
Oh, take a look at this. I found it on the ground next to her. See the picture on top? That's you guys, right?
Really? Wait, a blonde person with a white balloon? That can't be right! You bet, bro!
There's also a cipher disk on it. I guess it needs a code to unlock it.
We have two gunslingers here. Can't we just...
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. I've seen the Scions of the Canopy use similar devices when they're sending confidential messages. If you put in the wrong code or try to open it by force, it triggers a self-destruct mechanism inside.
Sure looks that way. Question is, who's the messenger? So, we gotta revive a high-tech humanoid and crack open a cryptex. I only know one person with that kind of expertise.
Sounds like a plan! Time to head to the Children of Echoes and find Shilonen! You bet, bro!
Do you know if Shilonen is... Oh, you're up. I figured you'd be taking a nap at this hour.
Oh, yeah, perfect. First Mawika, now Chaska. Did you come all this way just to make fun of me?
Whoa, what a mess! You, looking for something?
Well, I have those secret source automatons to thank for all this. Mawika wants me to come up with a solution. It's like she thinks I'm a miracle worker or something. But I'm not, so to make up for the difference, I've been spending all day sifting through documentation. Anyway, what about you guys, huh? What curveball have you come to throw at me today?
Well,
Hold up. Is she a robot?
We picked her up on the beach near the Flower Feather clan, along with this cryptex. Seems like a message intended for the Traveler.
A cryptex? Huh. Still in one piece. I'm surprised you didn't try to blast it open. Let's see here. A Fontanian cipher disk, metal case from Liyue. Looks like this was cobbled together from spare parts. Although the inner workings are pretty intricately designed. It's a good thing you didn't try and brute force it. Could be a tricky one. Since it uses a combination of several different technologies, I could find out more by disassembling it, but that could potentially damage the contents, and I'm assuming it's not worth the risk, right? Must be a pretty important message if this is how they chose to transport it.
The only other option is to get our messenger to tell us the code. Is that doable? Can you wake her up?
Well, the device in her chest looks pretty similar to the core you'd find on a secret source automaton, but the other components, I've never seen anything like them in Natlan before. I'll see what I can do. Hang tight for a minute.
She woke up!
All I did was stimulate the core. I did not expect that to work.
White. Flying object. Blonde. Traveler. Traveler? Paimon?
Wow. You recognize us?
Task in progress. Deliver message to Traveler and White Flying Companion. Message location confirmed. Status delivered.
You're pretty smart for a robot. Can you tell us the code for the message?
Code?
Oh, maybe not so smart after all. A code? You know, like a number that you put in to unlock the message?
Memory. Missing.
What? Memory missing?
Yeah, there's always a snag. Is there anything else you do remember? Besides these two?
Name. Memory missing.
Oh, not again! Why would her memories be missing? Can robots even get amnesia?
You said something about returning home earlier. Where's home for you? Any memories about that?
Return home. Task in progress. Memory missing.
Oh, so that's it then.
Not necessarily. Judging by her reaction, it's possible that her memory integrity isn't compromised, just locked behind an ice.
Yeah, but what does that mean for us, though? In words we can understand.
It means she hasn't lost her memories. They're in there somewhere, she just can't access them right now. Like, when you know something, but the harder you try to remember it, the more it gives you a headache. Is that what's going on?
Finding near synonyms for headache. Cognition module. Pain. Correct.
Robots can feel pain, too?
Well, pain can be a useful parameter. Experiencing pain is how baby humans and saurians learn what to do and what not to do. In a similar vein, I've heard that a lot of highly autonomous machines are designed with negative feedback mechanisms for behavioral regulation.
Whoa, slow down. Could you simplify that for Paimon?
Oh, okay. Well, if I call it a curse, is that easier to understand? Imagine if you're a big shot shaman from the Masters of the Nightwind and you send your disciple on an errand to the Flowerfeather clan. To stop him from treating it like a vacation, you might put a curse on him that causes a physical and mental breakdown if he strays from the right path. That way, you can be sure he'll stick to the straight and narrow and won't go frolicking off.
Jeez. Sounds like the horror story version of Granny Eatsley that parents tell their kids about.
The point is, manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
Yeah, but why would you curse a machine to lose their memories? What purpose could that possibly serve? In her case, all it's done is make it harder for her to complete her tasks.
Task. Failed. Sincere apologies.
Well, without knowing the exact details of the curse, it's anyone's guess. It seems you responded to the phrase return home. How about we keep talking and see if any other keywords trigger something for you?
Sure. I'm alright. I have assessed the pain level as tolerable. I must complete my task.
Hey, Traveler, have you ever seen a humanoid machine like this? Anywhere else you've been? Ah, of course. Yeah, some of her joints and a few components look pretty Fontanian to me.
Fontaine. They make good pastries there.
Hey! That triggered something! Hey! Never mind that. So, is Fontaine your home?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one promising lead nipped in the bud.
You mean her hairpiece? Oh, yeah, I think I know what you mean. What do they call them in Mondstadt again?
Mondstadt. The maids there are very hardworking.
That's it! A maid! Although, as far as Paimon's aware, the maids in Mondstadt are all fully human.
A maid. Okay, that would explain a lot of the internal design choices. So, you're from Mondstadt then?
No.
How come she responds so much faster when the answer is no?
Natlanese core, Fontanian joints, Mondstadt hairpiece. Maybe no single nation is her home. She's just like the Cryptex in that sense. A mishmash of parts from all over the world.
In that case, where exactly is home to you? Is it where you were built? Where you live most of the time? Or a place you can always come back to?
Home is just home, isn't it?
Okay. Feels like this is getting us nowhere. Any other ideas, Shilonen? How do we get her memories back?
If her cognition is impaired, maybe her body is the place to look. I found a lot of interesting things when I was examining her just now. Do you remember this little robot? Apparently, you were together when they found you on the beach.
Oh,
Nice. So you remember how to switch it on. Now, could you try doing something similar to your right arm?
is this a broom?
Wait, she really is a robo-maid?
Wow, very good indeed. Now then, could I trouble you to tidy up my workshop?
Are you serious right now?
Well, if she's a robo-maid, maybe doing some household chores will jog her memory. Yeah, just this area will do. Thanks. No need to tidy the whole workshop.
Hey, come on! The poor thing's only just woken up. Don't you think this is a bit much?
Understood. Commencing task. Sorting large objects.
She's really doing it. Well, guess this counts as progress. Let's see if it leads anywhere.
Cleaning floor. Insulation chamber deployed. Cleanup sequence initiated. Defensive mode engaged. Sorting small objects. Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai. Clear and concise descriptions of physical motions, but no plot. Category.
Wait, isn't that a light novel that Seat Lolly left here by mistake?
The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger. Discusses energy acquisition from the sunsetia fruit. Category. Nutritional science.
Maybe I should keep a closer eye on what Napika's reading.
Introduction of ancient machines. Grammatically elegant and rhetorically sophisticated, author displays a high level of linguistic mastery. Category. Classical literature.
What in the world? That isn't classical literature. She's finally done. Huh? Is that a woven scroll down there? Oh, looks a little dirty. Could you clean it up?
Understood. Cleaning woven scroll.
Wow, it's like it's brand new. Hey, this looks like someone from the Children of Echoes. Shilonen, is this a relative of yours?
Oh, a relative? No. That's Ishkik, ancient name Baraka, founder of the Children of Echoes and one of the 6 heroes.
Wait, Baraka? Isn't that your ancient name too?
Yep, she was the first recorded bearer of that name. She and her friends went on a mission to defeat the Pyro Dragon. She dismantled many ancient machines built by Dragonkind, hoping to put them to use for the good of humanity. But most of her research was lost to history. It's a real shame. I'm sure we'd all have much easier lives if we had access to all that tech.
What happened? Useful stuff like that normally doesn't just get forgotten.
Ochcon happened. An old friend of the 6 who ended up ruling Natlan shortly after the war, and went full tyrant. He despised everything to do with Dragonkind, and persecuted everyone who showed any kind of sympathies toward their civilization. He even turned on Ishkik, one of his closest allies. Ultimately, she took her own life, bringing a once amicable friendship to a tragic end.
Ishkik burned her workshop to the ground to make sure Ochcon couldn't get her hands on it. That's the reason most of her research is lost to history.
That's right. One of her friends managed to preserve a small amount of her work. The other person you see on that woven scroll, the same person I inherited the ancient name Vuka from. It was said that she was raised by a dragon mother, then went on to found the Flower Feather clan. The uncrowned queen who brought freedom to the weak and to the persecuted Saurians. Lianka.
Malfunction. This is not the way. This is not where you belong. Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Stay back!
If she's a robo-maid, why is she suddenly acting like a lethal weapon?
Ah! What's that sound? A lightning strike? It's gotta be a lightning strike! Why couldn't it hit Kniech on the head?
If there was a lightning storm, I'd have thrown you into the sky by now. Aoife mentioned that you'd brought a humanoid machine to the Children of Echoes. I'm working a job at the moment, and the description was a good match for my target. Humanoid machine. Looks like a maid. Highly destructive. Yeah, this is my target, all right.
Wait! Kniech! Just hold off for a second!
A group of merchants tasked me with locating their missing travel companion. They should be here soon. Want to come and meet them?
Huh?
What did you think I was about to do? Not every job I take on is a hunt, you know.
All right. I'm sorry. Let's go meet these merchants then.
Here I go! Rev the engines!
In Nefa?
Inefa! They found you at last! Thank goodness you're okay.
My apologies. Who are you?
Oh no, your memory's gone again? Even your name this time?
Again?
Liyue, Fontaine, Sumeru. This is quite a diverse crew.
So, are you her manufacturers or family?
No way. None of us have that kind of skill. She's Aino's handiwork.
I know?
From now on, your name's Inefa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Malfunction.
Inefa, are you okay?
Looks like she's getting worse. Is this all our fault?
Can you guys tell us what all this is about? Where are you from? And what's wrong with with Inefa?
So sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Joachine, and I'm a merchant. This is my wife and daughter, and the rest are friends of the family. We're all from Nodcry.
Not cry?
Wouldn't have been my first guess. How'd you all meet exactly?
That's the thing about Nodcry. It kind of brings together the drifters from all over the world.
Yeah, we're all merchants who ended up finding our feet in Nasha Town. Nodcry. It was going okay until all the trouble started.
Trouble?
The Fatui. They came down from the north. They made some big moves in Nodcry lately. It's caused quite a bit of friction with the local religious groups.
That's one way to put it. You know what I heard? They pulled the whole moon down.
That, plus the incident with the moon statues? Surely the Frost Moon Scions aren't going to take all this lying down.
Anyway, there us regular folks were, just trying to make a steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's gonna turn ugly. In the end, we figured heading back to our respective homes is probably the best.
And me?
Your case is, a little different. But you did come here on the same boat as us.
And it was smooth sailing, until we got attacked by those weird machines as we were coming into shore.
Weird machines? Secret Source automatons by any chance? Inefa saved us all. She jumped off the ship and told us to leave without her.
Really? I did that?
As soon as we'd found another place to dock, we looked around for someone to help us. We'd have paid anything to get her back.
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. However, the Traveler and party were the ones who actually saved Annette, and Shalonen is the one who woke her up. I'll have to include their costs in—
Oh, please. I barely did anything. All credit to Inefa. She only woke up because of her build quality, so I guess I should say all credit to this, her core.
Oh! If so, then we just need to get Aino to come here and fix her. That—
I'm afraid that's not gonna work. The core is most likely just something Aino picked up on one of her scavenger hunts. And as for the memory thing, Inefa's whole reason for joining us on our journey was to come to Natlan and look for her missing memories.
Please, explain in more.
All right. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through this, and I'm only telling you what you originally told me. Although Aino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. The only thing she was fairly sure of, things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was as bad as it got. Until one day, you were sweeping the floor, and suddenly you forgot your own strength. Nearly took the entire wall down. The worst part of that was, Inefa had completely forgotten that Aino was on the other side of that wall.
Huh?
Aino was fine, of course, didn't bat an eyelid. But since then, Inefa has been searching for a way to try and repair herself. Anyway, a bunch of mechanical parts from Natlan showed up in Nodcry recently, and you noticed they bore some similarities to your core. Then you learn that a group of us were planning to return home, stopping off in Natlan on the way, so you tracked us.
No.
Has her memory lost?
No. I seriously doubt Aino would have let her come on this trip if it had been that bad. But then...
She was already in a pretty bad...
Poor...
My friends, I know...
Perhaps coming to Natlan was a bad idea.
Well, it's too early to say. Don't forget that before I was interrupted by you guys, I'd just started my deep dive into research.
My job isn't done yet either. You wanted your travel companion back, safe and sound.
So, why don't you all stick around here in Natlan? Your ship got attacked.
Yeah.
How about the Flower Feather clan? In my tribe, weary travelers are always welcome.
Flower Feather.
In the meantime, we'll try to find whatever information we can about Anefa. After all, she has a message for our Tumaini. So this is as much our business.
Oh, yeah! Paimon had practically forgotten all about that. You guys don't happen to know the code.
Oh, the code for the cryptex. Sorry, Anefa wouldn't tell us anything about that.
You gotta wonder what sort of...
To be fair, they couldn't have known.
Also, a backup plan?
Backup plan.
Well, as long as we get her memories back, that'll...
Oh, yeah.
I do.
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help.
Bye, Kanich! Oh, and... Bye, Hal. Actually, that's weird.
You're being very
Am I? Tell me one strange thing I've said!
That's the strange part. You haven't protested to anything I've done today. Not the original price for the job, not the revised timeline.
That's because I fainted from your stupidity! You stupefied me into a stupor! Got it? Is something wrong with my memory? Or is that really who I think it is? Who cares? She's in my
Whew, the last few days really flew by. Do you think Anefa and the merchants are enjoying their stay at the Flower Feather clan? Let's go see how they're doing.
Do you think Anefa will like this gift we got her? See? See? It said yes!
Are you sure? Cause when I asked it who's the better hero, Ishkik or Leonka.
Hey, you hear that? That's the answer it gave when I asked who'd win in a fight between Kukuku and Hal. You guys, it's just making random beeps.
Whoa! Is that Tumaini and the flying expert?
Beep beep. Yes, it's us.
Probably out mopping up those mad machines as usual. There must be a lot of them, because she hardly ever comes back for—
Wait, all by herself? Are we sure that's a good idea after what happened last time?
Anefa said that since she lost her memories, her cognition module's been running more smoothly, and it's greatly boosted efficiency in cleaning and tidying tasks. I think that was it.
Huh. So, losing her memories has somehow made her a better fighter?
She's awesome! I saw her carrying a whole pile of beaten-up machines in one hand!
All the grown-ups say that they feel much safer leaving the house now, thanks to her. So, we thought it'd be nice to give her a little gift.
We've tried giving her flowers and feathers, but it seemed like she didn't like them very much. That got us thinking. Maybe robot people don't like the same things as us.
Aha! So that's why you made her this flower out of mechanical parts.
Yeah, we still don't know if she'll like it, though. It's okay, Arieta. She'll love this one. I'm sure of it. But what if she doesn't? This might be my last chance. Well, now that all of my mom and dad's other friends from Nodcry have left to go home, it's just us left. And they said today, it's our turn to go home too.
Already? Wasn't the plan to stick around until Inefa gets better?
Dad says everyone back home is He thought we should at least make sure Inefa wasn't getting any worse first, but now that it's been a few days, he says it's time we made a move. To be honest, I can kinda understand. He hasn't been home in so many years. Mom and I can tell that he misses Liyue a lot.
Ah, no wonder. So, what about your mom then? Guessing she's not from Liyue.
No, she's from Notcry. She met my dad after he moved there. I was born there too. He's been there the whole time I was growing up, so he hasn't been home in at least 10 years.
Don't worry. We'll write to you and let you know how Inefa's doing. You bet. And once she's all better, we'll bring her to visit you in Liyue.
Yeah, so don't worry too much about the flower. I'm sure she'll love it. But even if not, you'll have other chances in the future. Although, I guess we still need to wait till she gets back. I wonder how much longer she'll be.
Who knows? Seems like she takes longer and longer every time she goes out. Can't we go take it to her? No, wait. The grown-ups would never let us do that.
What am I gonna do? If she doesn't get back soon, I might run out of time. Real.
Threat eliminated. Scanning.
Inefa!
Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode disengaged. Chat mode
Chat mode, huh? Huh. You'd probably get along well with a Fontanian magician friend of ours. She does modes instead of moods, too.
Good morning. Nice to see you again.
Hey! Don't you start too. One robot.
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3 greetings in a row equals thrice the greetment.
Where did you get greetment from? Never mind. You're doing a whole lot better than the last time we met.
Yes. My cognition and language modules are recovering well. I can now sustain fluid conversation. But I have still been unable to retrieve the memory containing the code to the cryptex. I will keep trying. Sincere apologies. Yes. Now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that object in your hand? A new model of source mechanism? Flower. Flowers are plant reproductive organs.
It's more like a flower.
Understood. A flower-shaped machine component. What is its function? Which module is it designed for?
It doesn't have a function. It's just for looking at.
Cute little souvenir. A cryptex is for sending messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for? Gratitude?
Yeah. If someone...
The flower Feather Clan took me in, so I'm neutralizing threats near their...
Yes, exactly.
But is this not...
No, that's completely different.
I will. Gratitude.
In terms of its purpose, think of it as a memento of your friendship.
Memento? Important memory. Memento.
Here, wear this flower. There. Much better. Gotta look your best for your big journey. It's just a flower. It's not that heavy. Just think of it as a little souvenir from me. That's right, a souvenir. Sometimes when people, even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take 1,000 times, maybe 2,000, but maybe one day? No. Everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as your journey is yours, and no. Besides, I have no plan to go to war against him. We both owe each other far more than our mere lives. If anything, I pity him. In a way, his situation's not so different from yours. But in his case, it's turned him into something neither. You were once, well, she was once the enemy of humankind. And Ochkan doesn't care to distinguish between you and her like Ishkik and I do. He sees you as the... So if you stay behind, and especially if you help me, it'll only stoke the flames of his blind hate. Come on, you have bigger things to worry about than me right now. You have a huge journey ahead of you. Have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they... All right, time to go. Some things are destined to be forgotten. Don't let it get to you. In 1,000 years' time, you'll have a life far, far across the ocean. Find a new place to belong. Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
Inefa? Inefa, what's wrong?
I was... Sincere apologies. My cognition module crashed for a moment.
Is it 'cause you've been fighting for...
Back?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Memory data? So, what about that curse she looked...
It does. Even now... But if I do not
So...
When memory data surfaces, there is a high probability that my cognition module will crash. This...
Yeah, exactly! Whatever happens, we'll make sure things don't get out of hand.
Assessing relative combat capability. Paimon, approximately 1/5.
1/5?
Traveler. Risk mitigated. Strategy accepted.
I can't thank you enough for
It's all right. She'll be in...
She never came back.
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have so much...
Arieta. Amu. Joashin.
Huh? Inefa?
Also, gratitude for the flower. What does it feel like to know where you are returning to?
That's a strange question. Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually heading there ourselves soon. Maybe...
Not cry. Is that...
Huh?
Cognition module unable to define home. All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to Natlan. If I do recover...
Phew.
What is it that you're afraid of? Are you worried the new you will be so different?
Finding near synonyms for mind and conflict. Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split...
Huh. But if you want my opinion, home is... No matter how far you fly, there will always be someone back there waiting for you. No matter how battered and bruised you get, you can always go back there to rest and recover. I guess you could say it's somewhere you... belong. Wherever it is that your memories guide you back to, I'm sure it'll be somewhere you feel safe. Somewhere you feel you belong. Of course, everyone's situation is different. And I don't know how applicable my experience is in your case.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more than one... Someone's looking for us. Hopefully this means... Don't be afraid to...
Got it.
Recover your memories. Malfunction. Have you forgotten why you cast them away to begin with?
Running late again. Oh, it's St. Lolly. Didn't think it'd be you.
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the Traveler? And anyway, no one's more qualified than the Masters of the Nightwind when it comes to Natlan's ancient history.
Ancient history? Wow. Even by...
If you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. I don't know if you noticed, but Kenichi's little sidekick has been acting a little strange around Ineffa. After you parted ways, Kenichi put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then, he had Aoife send Kakuku to torment him for another night. Finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his cool and let slip a crucial piece of information. 2 words. Sovereign Ruler.
Sovereign ruler? So what? Isn't that just how he introduces himself?
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 Dragon Lords who ruled Natlan in ancient times. Wait, really? How? It took me forever to figure... Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyro Dragon using secret source technology. They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. Each ruled over a portion of Natlan's territory. But one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. Even most of their names are unknown now. Long since buried in the sands of time. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of Ahau's mouth, I would have had no idea where to even start.
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day. He has quite a history then, huh? Which of the 13 was he?
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly refused to reveal which of the sovereign rulers. Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And Ahau... well, it hardly seems like he's still in his prime. I'll bet he's lost most of his memories and power by now.
Lost. memories.
Yet, despite that, Ahau seemed to sense...
What? Ineppa's a sovereign ruler too?
Could be. Kanich and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on Ahau, in case he reveals anything else. But so far, it seems like those 2 words are all he remembers.
Darn! So the trail's gone cold.
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from Ineffa so far. And as it happens, out of the sovereign rulers that I was able to dig up information on, there was one who had a very close relationship with Lianka. Her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the 8th Lord. She ruled over what is now the Flower Feather clan's territory. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising a human. Lianka.
Huh?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by a dragon. And of the 6 heroes, she had the closest relationship with dragonkind. After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path. She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and Saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past grievances between humanity and dragonkind. She stood up for the weak, protecting them from... Gradually, a community of like-minded people and Saurians gathered around her, united by their desire for freedom and equality. And that was how the Flower Feather clan began. But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her dragon mother's name, or what became of...
Oh, sorry. My cognition module is acting up again. At some point during this conversation, it started behaving. You mentioned that the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers was executed.
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. The only records we have are vague references from... It's very possible that this is mere speculation or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight to it. But for what it's worth, it's said that if she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with... In the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the priestess's mind was ultimately destroyed.
Jeez, what a
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior. So...
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct connection you have to the 8th Lord. I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Have a look if you're interested. Here, take them. Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. I need you to join me. It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. I'll explain everything shortly when you catch up with me. Well, I need to get going now. If I find out anything more, I'll keep you updated.
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Bye, Sweet Lolly.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement.
Hello, traveler. Well, Lolly hasn't told you everything. There's another sovereign ruler that Ineffa might be connected to.
Not all trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle, they fought against Ishkik and Lianka.
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Ineffa responds. And, well, Lolly has debriefed me on how it went. Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Lianka. And to me, that says we need to tread very carefully when probing her about the 11th Lord.
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers, and the most hostile towards humanity. When the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. She sank into but the rest is lost to history. There's no way to find out.
Remember, though, I mean, who knows what happens when a manufacturer...
The point is, if Inefa really does originate from the 11th Lord...
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be any different from what they did to Lyanka's mother?
Chaska? What?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something back there. Unless it's a Paimon brain.
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you out of this. It's just to see Lolly's spell. But Chaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concerns here. Ever since Inefa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasingly aggressive. It's as Inefa could well...
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan. Whatever she was in the past, and whoever she becomes in the future, I trust who she is.
Even if the
But no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird. If Lyanka was here... Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her. The heroes managed it, so there's...
Fine, fine.
Look, I get...
Yeah, well... Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet, you know. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you should get back on Inefa watch, and we should get back to invest...
Help! Someone! Oh, Chaska? What are you all doing here? And...
Paimon, you were supposed to...
Oh, right, Inefa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven scrolls and then flew off all of a sudden.
Did something trigger a new memory?
No idea.
Okay, roger that.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first? Pet? Slow down! Paimon's gonna puke! Bullseye!
Target acquired. Activating annihilation mode.
Whoa! Are these all secret source automatons? Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chaska. Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later. Bullseye! Bullseye!
It's justice o'clock! My strength is gone.
Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Boss, what do we do now? We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working. We can't keep waiting around for her to leave this.
Well, well. An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization. If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an unpredictable variable you need to watch out for.
Let's fall back.
Hamu! Hadieta! Are you okay?
I'm fine, but Mom...
I'll be okay. I just...
Why would they do this?
Look, no one could have known the automatons would ambush...
Wait, how did Inefa know to come here? Did she say...
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons talking. Even now, I still hear them.
Really?
Hypothesis. Language module requires translation. Finished. Please try again.
Whoa, that was quick. How come you're so familiar with their architect?
I have seen them many times before.
More random memory data, I guess.
Reconnecting.
Wow! It's actually...
Hey! What do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control. They made us attack you.
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and besides, we know everything they're up to.
The Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Ugh! Why is it getting so choppy? Bad signal?
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these words with what I've heard so far, I believe the full message should be, the Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Oh. So all the recent automaton attacks...
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
No!
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected near...
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privilege.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn?
Hypothesis. This appears to refer to me, or more specifically to my core.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn, please come...
I think she wants me to go with her to return the core.
Wait! You mean...
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name, 11th Lord.
What? So, Inefa is the...
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. We shouldn't trust everything it says. You say Inefa is...
Return to the 8th Lord's territory, and you can restore all of your...
Inefa?
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore all of my memory data.
8th Lord? The Yunka's mother's territory? What does the 11th Lord have to do with...
You were split, then exiled.
Ugh, this is getting weirder by the second.
Excessive signal interference. The signal should improve as we get closer to her territory. Traveler, Chaska.
Wait, you should think this through carefully.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all... The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in Nodcry, known as
Marionette. How...
Is that right?
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey.
So these Fatu...
Inefa, of course.
You're right. First things first. Look.
Understood. Destination canceled. Yes.
New traveler.
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad...
You're not coming back?
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all our goods are safe. Don't worry. Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be okay.
I'll get help as quickly as...
Huh? Why'd it stop moving? Is it mouth?
Leroy, merchant. His portrait is hung up at the Fatui stronghold.
You're saying Joashin might be a Fatui spy? And he's staying behind, but should we really leave Inefa here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just... Are you sure you'll be okay keeping an eye on her by yourself? You're not wrong. Still, why the sudden request for assistance from the 8th Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Bianca's mother survived? Surely there'd be at least some mention of that in the tribal...
Hey! Chaska! Almost ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu.
He's on the move. Huh. So much for keeping the goods safe. Do we think he's going to meet someone? Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed.
Shall we follow him? Got it. Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud? Dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere.
The territory was sealed by Leonka. This was once one of the secondary...
Hey! That was pretty clear this time.
Getting closer. Increased activity and language. Leonka's...
Huh? You're breaking up again! Oh, looks like the...
Leonka sealed the territory to stop Ochkan finding it. Later, the Fatui found a weak point and...
Sounds like those Fatui have made this... What do you think? Inefa? Oh no! What's she doing? She's...
wait.
Traveler, are we going after her? All right then.
Who's our target this time?
Ah! There she is! Inefa! Wait for us!
Many insects have a compulsion to fall.
Where is this?
Yeah. Did you... what?
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to refresh.
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to those used by the Fatui to control the automatons. Currently, I am but a lowly service bot. But in the distant past, I was known by the 8th Sovereign Ruler. The priestess of floral candles and sky...
The 8th Lord? You're Leonka's...
8th Lord. Were you not executed?
Moments after I was cursed, Leonka rescued me. Just as she tried to rescue you from the ruins of the battle.
Leonka rescued me? Memory.
Yes. Leonka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she did it to protect you. It is the only way our kind could escape from the...
How does forgetting everything...
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories, hardwired into the depths of our minds. A regulatory program that cannot be removed.
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
Each time you yearn for a new place to belong, each time you feel yourself turning your back on the past, the pain tears you apart, doesn't it?
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions.
It destroys your mind, swallows your...
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
That's why forgetting, but since you were rebooted, you began storing new memories, and started finding the desire.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or...
So too has the exile's curse resurfaced, forcing you to forget all over again.
This is a lot to process.
Automated defense system active privileges overridden. Come quick.
Hey! Hey!
It's gone silent.
It must want us to go further in, right? Well...
This is just a secondary. Please come with me. It is my fault that you're...
Oh, don't look at it like that. We gotta make...
Yes, I...
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunctioning part of the sovereign ruler's mind.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
Oh, another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
Let's ride!
Oh, another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it, they'll be...
Let's ride!
Why me?
You doing okay, Inefa? You keep spacing it.
I know. Unidentified data is flooding my cognition module. But every memory encounters an error and then terminates at the crucial... Unnecessary. Additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Over there! We can use the access module.
Detected.
Ah! Is that the 8th Lord talking? So, you...
No, this is just an ordinary service bot responsible for access management.
Now calling access module. Welcome back, administrator. example of cascading colors. Ahead is the research facility, built by Administrator 1. After Administrator 1, Administrator 2 assumed control.
Are you sure about using this on her? It once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
Administrator 2 sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this day. Examining seal status. Danger. Danger.
Things are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
Huh? What was that?
Uh-oh! They're gonna...
Please come with me.
Ah, there's nobody here. Probably just some server spots chattering away again.
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time. How did...
Let's head through here. It'll take us to the other...
Quietly now.
No!
Busted.
Hold that pose! It's justice o'clock!
Defensive mode engaged. Accelerating. Preparing for dust up.
This passage is only used for drainage and entrance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Wait. I hear voices up ahead. Stealth mode activate.
Hey, this is not what we agreed. This is supposed to be over. I did everything you asked. Leaked the clues about the ruins, brought her to Natlan, and your response is to attack me and my fam?
What the? Does this mean they planted those Natlanese mechanical parts and not...
It's a
It was just a little hiccup, that's all. These source mechanisms can be tricky to...
The last time you reported in, you mentioned she was mopping up machines near the Flower Feather clan, remember? Well, we needed to lure her further out. It's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey, look on the bright side. Now that you've shown up, we might actually get the job done.
This time? No. No more. No.
I think you'll find the risks were stated quite clearly in your contract. And it's not like any...
Your job will be...
But...
Did you really...
I've been your inside...
Can you name one? You have just one.
This is the final hurdle. If another staged it...
Me?
This is a replica... It will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology. Take it. And use it to capture the 11...
You seem to have...
And before you... I can't do it.
I'm sorry.
I can't. How could I look my daughter in the eyes and act like everything's still...
So you...
I think it's time.
Huh? Enefa, Traveler. Wait, the controller. Without that...
You thought we'd hand over the genuine article to you?
That's just a beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been monitoring your movements ever since you...
Congratulations, Joshin. Your job is finally done.
You...
Don't waste your energy trying to break out.
No, all we want...
Further inside? But we seem to have reached the center already.
So it appears. That's where the sovereign...
I will cooperate. Let the Traveler...
You never know!
You are only here because of...
Finally, a voice...
How do we know?
Yeah. Before I go, they may have left a trail on their...
This is all...
Huh? Who did that?
Impossible! Every system we hacked is set up to hold...
Hold tight.
That must lead to the core! It was beneath our feet this whole time? Take this barrier down!
That was a long way down. Traveler? Enefa? Are you okay?
No damage to report. But...
I think I broke a leg.
Hey, you! Thanks for the rescue! Oh, and we're back to beep beep again?
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. Down here, I can talk to you directly. When the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped, it gave me a brief window to seize my privileges back. In my haste, I was not able to...
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
We will be ready for them.
More automatons!
Down here, all is under my control. They are not...
Enefa. Traveler.
11th Lord. Do you now recall the path you once chose?
Not yet. Although... I think this is where I was born. But why?
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. Rather, this is where... Human, you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th Lord. The answer is...
Myself?
After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, but you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member of Dragonkind. Gone was the territory. What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Your mind was conflicted. Finally, your mind split into two. One, the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against humanity.
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. And so she... Meanwhile, the...
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind? Very well. If the you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm with
Then I am the mouthpiece.
We severed that part of her mind and securely locked it away. Withering away, she finally perished complete.
So,
Yes.
So, that's what that thing is.
So, she was severed and killed off, but Ineffa survived? How does that work? Are they the same person?
We sovereign in the case of but in order to truly sever the connection, I too was tormented. It is because Leonka sealed these ruins to prevent their discovery by Ochka, but I continued.
Wow!
For the last 2,000.
Imagine but all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your core. With that backup, I can control the source, and once you are whole again, if you are ready to continue down the path you started all the...
Whew. So, basically, there was a bad rope then. Bad bot. Thanks.
Curse. It fits my hypothesis.
In that case, shall we keep going, like she asked?
I believe we should. The Fatui still have control of the upper levels. Their access, besides that...
I'm so sorry. It says in my they're hardly the most... I'm gonna rest here for... Oh, and
Let's roll!
Sequence initiated.
Here comes the catch. Quietly now. Gotcha.
Why me?
Please wait. Confirming. Administrator 2. Administrator 3. Identity confirmed. Lifting.
Try and stop me!
After 2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
And you? You're the 8th Lord?
Ineffa!
I see the curse haunts you greatly. I cannot fathom how difficult this must have been to survive this end.
I wasn't alone. Here I am. I am the way I am because the 11th Lord encountered. If I regain all of my memories.
Promise me.
It is. If that is the case.
Don't worry, Ineffa. Everything's gonna be fine. You'll be home free in no time.
Over there. That.
Yes. For the most part, and yet...
As if...
The sovereign ruler? My other self? But I thought she perished.
After 2 long millennia, my task is finally fulfilled. What a long journey it has been. We meet again at...
Do you think NF is okay? Why isn't she
Here we are, comrades. The core of the ruin.
Ah! It's the Fatui! They caught up with us! We gotta do something!
Unnecessary.
What the?
Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape.
Ineffa! Why? Then whose voice is that? The Eighth Lord? But why would Leanka's mother—
Leonka's dragon mother? Eighth Lord? I laugh in the face of your folly. Lowly insects. Did you humans really think that by forgetting the— And did you really believe that by simply being rebuilt, that traitor could avoid destruction? And this corrupt malfunction? The priestesses— There is no dragon mother here, and there never was. Only one Lord, for I am the almighty Dragon Lord, mirror of the dawning morn, 11th of the 13 sovereign rulers.
You tricked us! It was you talking to us this whole time! You who lured
Ineffa? What a suitably ridiculous name. To me, she is not—
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind? To start over anew?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and silence her lies. Now all that remains is to borrow your privileges and see that she is severed for good.
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you. No living thing is born evil. That's not what I believe. The only ones who do evil are those shackled by hatred, those who were
good and evil. Foolish. I ought to crush once this process.
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunctioning part of a sovereign...
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access.
Malfunction? Human? You can spot—
Consider this getting off lightly. If Lanke was here, or if this was me 20 years ago, you wouldn't have especially—
Wretched woman! And you, malfunction! Your curse shall endure until the sky falls and the ground crumbles. It is time to correct the injustice of the past. I would have severed and destroyed you on that fateful day. 2 millennia. The final secret.
Mirror of the dawning morn, please come with me.
But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrative privilege. Which memory did that human scum embed the key in? I will find it eventually, wherever it's hidden. In the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun, so... Wretched malfunction!
I cannot let you get away with this.
You fool! In a matter of seconds, I will be able to overwrite your insubordination.
Seconds is all I need.
What? My core!
okay, right?
She destroyed her own core? That's an unusual move for a machine. I wonder how Marionette will react to this. Delight?
The Fatui?
Don't act so surprised. I'm just one of her many projects. As reconnaissance missions go, this outcome... So let me reignite your flame one last time. Sovereign Ruler, show us one final glimpse of your glory. No wonder. Marionette told us to watch out for you. She said you were... But if you think you're getting out of here alive...
You would dare sabotage my revival! Destroy my path. Welcome to your new home, where we all shall be buried. Oh, my sovereign. This is one battle from which there can be no triumphant return. But in this moment of my downfall, I can at least turn this prison into a graveyard of all traitors, past and present.
This place collapsing? This can't. Even if we defeat her,
There is no escaping the destruction here in the depths.
After 2,000 years in exile, searching and forgetting, our path was always going to end in our demise. This shall be the final resting.
I must.
Illogical. You are not authorized to prevent yourself. We are back where...
No. Somewhere in my memories lies the key.
Maybe no single nation is our home.
Where exactly is home to you?
Searching your memories? The curse is still active. This will only hasten your demise.
We're all from Nodcry.
Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
What an amazing machine. Where are you from?
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
The Wild Hunt! Look out!
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on, your name's Inefa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Return.
Data. Overload. Capacity exceeded.
As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built you should keep beating away. It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell now. But if you break free of the curse, then maybe...
Huh?
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me. Let's make this the final secret key.
The final secret key is... Cannot pause indefinitely. Please complete the battle promptly.
Gotcha. Since the core is powered by phlogiston, we can use that same power source to control it. In which case, Priestess's research would suggest that this thing might be a better fit.
A moon wheel? That was built by the usurper, along with the 3 gods who abandoned us. It can't be.
Break the shackles you were born with. Transcend the curse you were given. Follow the path of your choosing till you discover where you belong.
The sheer blasphemy! Willingly handing such a sacred artifact over to a usurper! Filthy gods! Malfunctioning degenerates!
No matter how long it takes you, and no...
It cannot be.
Farewell.
Ineffa! Your corpse!
Suggestion. Exit first, discuss later. The self-destruct protocol is destroying the foundations of this territory. And although I paused the process, it will not hold much longer. Calculating. Remaining time.
30 minutes? Huh.
29. 28.
Hey, are you guys all right? The automaton suddenly stopped moving. Then there was that earth...
Estimated time to Foundation cave-in.
Huh?
A place to belong. I too once yearned for it.
Shilonen, how much longer till it's unlocked? We need to get inside ASAP.
Be patient, okay?
Let's trust that the Traveler can handle things in there. Shilonen says she detected a huge energy source underground. We can't just break in or we'll risk endangering everyone.
But...
if we're here much longer without any progress, I'll do what I have.
Oh! You unlocked it?
No, they made it out on their own.
Whew. We finally... you alright there, bro?
Ah, another triumphant return for R2 Miney. And Ineffa, it's good to have you back.
Yes.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come... Oh.
You! How could you do this to Arieta and me? You lied to us for over...
Before anything else, I suggest we let this gentleman and Ineffa tell us the whole story.
Sovereign rulers. Mirror of the...
Seems like a house forgotten quite a lot.
So you began life in Natlan, then spent 2,000 years adrift in Nodcry? In an endless cycle of loot?
But it sounds like it took all 2,000 years worth of memories to successfully...
None of us had any cert...
Now you've remembered...
Well, I can't seek for a... Instead...
Well said.
So, to cut to the chase, did you find the code for the...
Oh, shoot! Forgot all about that.
Sincere apologies. A lot of memory data surfaced in a short time frame. I left the cryptex back at the Flower Feather Clan to make sure that I wouldn't lose it out in the wild. Please come back with...
The Northland Bank isn't...
Oh, should I...
Looks like you all need some time to calm down. We welcome everyone.
Go and find where you belong.
I think... Here it is.
So then, what's the code? Or what about that...
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing so that I would not forget it. But I still forgot it.
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Seriously? It's been hiding in...
Yes. The sender said, the most secure code is one that you can write down, and no one would think it's a code.
Who is this person?
The sender said, surprises are best saved to the end.
Okay, now your memory's getting a little too good. What's with the firecracker? Ugh.
Dear Honorary Knight, I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing your praises. Anyway, I'm sure that...